cowboy, knocking on doors, selling snake oil, done up in my Sunday best. I didn't even have to hide it in the fine print. All of this was tatted on my forehead. I scream it every day into the vortex. Every pang of guilt just washes over me like Gore-Tex. Unfamiliar forces grab a hold of me like forceps. Every step I take, I walk it back again like 4 steps. Every time I stray, you end up right back in my doorstep. And I can tell you till I'm blue in the face that I'll do everything but do what it takes. That I'm my father's spitting image and that dude was a flake. That I'll be gone until I'm gone, so you'd be stupid to wait. There is something to a man who takes the scenic route to killing himself. Say he charge it to the game, he's only billing himself. Hates the mirror, so he postures like he's feeling himself. He's only fooling himself, but you were willing to help. And so I thank you from the bottom of my black heart. We can get a house, and a dog, and a backyard. We can have the best part, but it won't be the last part. Don't you fucking hate it when you get the thing you asked for?
A lovely distraction, the spinning, the passion, the law of attraction, two opposites crashing with your hesitation in my validation. Atomic reaction, magnetic, elastic. We're starstruck again. Starstruck again. Time with you is like a vacation. Take me away, your conversation. Take me away, temptation. Time away is like a key to a safe. That's where I'll lock this away. I won't tell you what I should say, just keeping you safe. You cut deep till I bleed blue. Cut deep.
I can't do this. We've just done the same fucking thing over and over and over again, and here we are again. So, sorry.
Till I'm see-through.
Fucking magnets.
Good night.
Dahlia, please. Dahlia, please, wake up. I need you, Dahlia. Dahlia, please. Yeah, it's me. Just take it easy. You've been through a lot. Take it slow. I'll explain everything to you, but we're gonna have to get you a disguise. We need to get out of here. There's you've been recovering. I tried my best to protect you. Here, lean on me.
I told you to leave.
I know, but I got your telegram and I had to come here. I found you.
Who knows I'm here?
They were nobody. Everybody thinks you're dead. I'm sorry. I told all of your friends that you died, and I made them hold a funeral for you so that everyone would believe it. I know you trust Misty and Felix, but I didn't even tell them the truth. Sorry, I thought it would be best if nobody knows.
Adelaide. You are a fucking genius. You're a fucking genius.
They all believe it. Even some law were there, so I guess, they all believe it. Nobody knows. I made them keep the grave open so that I'd be able to climb in. The grave wasn't that deep because the ground is so hard. It's like ice out there, so I was able to climb in and get you out. I had to put you in there just in case somebody tried to open it. But they didn't. Nobody tried. And then I took you back here and I got the medics to take a look at you. There's a local doctor that I don't think he even realized you left, but we're gonna have to get out of here though, and we can't tell the local doctors that we're leaving, so we might have to be sneaky.
Yeah, we gotta go fast. Do you wanna take a look outside, make sure nobody's out there?
Yeah, I can. Stay here, alright? There might be some spare clothes in here. You can grab some things. I tried to bring some of your stuff from home. Then we can get maybe disguise or something.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, it looks clear.
Okay, let's go. Fuck, I'm still fucked up though.
Here, hold on to me, alright? As soon as we get out of here, we'll get you the best doctor, I promise.
We shouldn't go to New York.
No, we should go somewhere else. We might have to change our names.
That's fine. Wouldn't be the first time, right? Let's, do you think there's gonna be people in Blackwater?
I don't know. There might be or maybe not. We can try.
I think, yeah, I would say let's try Blackwater first. If there's a lot of people, we'll try Valentine. We gotta change our hair, probably. We gotta catch a train. I think we should go to California.
Yeah. Do they got sea turtles out there?
You know, I don't know if they do, actually. We can find out.
Yeah, I heard about them from Misty. I want to see one sometime.
Holy shit, Addie, how did you get law?
Oh, so I had to, see, the thing is, Misty told me that they were coming looking and asking questions because they wanted to try and see if you were really dead. And they didn't have a death cert because obviously you're not really dead. So I just, I talked to one called Brooks. Her name's Maya. She's really nice, and she was gonna reach out to me, but Missy gave me her telegram, and oh no, I telegrammed the law. That's what I did, and she telegrammed me, and then I met with her, and I told her some of the truth. I told her that you weren't really dead, but that I needed to keep it that way to keep you safe. She promised she won't tell anybody, and she said we should change our names. She said that, you know, she wasn't gonna tell anybody until after the funeral, but she's not gonna let anybody know, because the only person she'll tell is the sheriff. But she said she'll make sure that they keep it quiet. That way they keep thinking that you're dead, and they won't come after you. They won't come after me either.
You just saved our lives. You realize that, right?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
I just tried to do what I thought you might do.
I thought I was fucking dead, Addie. I laid down that night and I didn't think I was gonna wake up.
I wouldn't let anything bad happen to you. I can help it.
So nobody knows, not anybody.
No, not even Felix or Misty. Yep. Only she does, and she said she won't tell a soul because she had a sister too. And it sounds like they had a similar experience. So she's not gonna put us at risk. I know she won't. You know, she bought me a Navy.
Really? You got law to buy you a gun?
Yeah, she showed me how to shoot it. Oh.
You really are my sister.
Here, you go first.
You know what's kind of funny?
What?
Part of me thinks looking like myself is exactly what nobody would expect.
Probably.
Fuck it, we'll go fast.
Should I change mine too, do you think, or
Yeah.
do I look okay? Alright.
Yeah, I would change yours. Maybe put on a short wig so they don't think it's you. Because they saw you at the funeral, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll do my hair the same that Maya has.
She sounds nice. You know, she was a real bitch to me when she arrested me, but she sounds like she might be actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, she helped save us, so I like her.
I guess I owe her one.
No, I think she's not gonna ask us for anything.
No, not like we'll see her again anyway, but it was nice of her.
It was.
Was Danny at the funeral?
Yeah. I gave her your horse, and I hope that's okay. She was asking Misty about it.
That's good. She loved that horse.
Real quick.
Very stereotypical criminal.
Alright, I would ride on the train tracks. Actually, nah, let me change my hair back.
Alright.
It's too risky. We're gonna have to ride from Saint Denis. The only trains out of state go from there. I just wanted to see Dahlia's hair one last time. Oh shit, I don't have money. Addie, do you have $5?
Yeah. Here.
Thank you. Pass the goods. No, the Q&A is still happening, you guys, because Dahlia is leaving. Okay, yeah, I would say train tracks is best so we don't get spotted, really.
Alright.
That's good you gave Danny the horse. I hope Misty gave him my letter.
I hope so. I think Missy, she did a lot. She organized everything. She got people together. She brought them up to a place called Barrel Lagoon.
Yeah, that's right.
And
It's a very
yeah, Felix helped, and Danny stayed behind a long time. She gave me a hug, and she said, "Don't ever let anything happen to me, 'cause you'd never forgive yourself if that happened." I told her that you loved her a lot, and that, you know, she means a lot to you.
yeah.
And I told Misty and Felix the same.
God, Eddie, I cannot wait to tell you all the shit I've been through here. You wouldn't believe it. No, Salsa, it's
Yeah,
okay.
I mean,
Don't worry,
even
trust
just
me,
a
it's
few
all
days
over.
being on my own, I've seen some crazy things. But
Yeah.
I'm just glad that we can get out of here.
You know, though, you would have been proud of me. I actually fell in love.
You did?
Yeah. A couple times. 3 times, actually. One turned out to be a real asshole. And, the other one, that was a little bit of a Romeo and Juliet situation. But the other one, you know, was really one of the most loyal people I've ever met in my life. And I think it could have really been something.
Do you think we should follow the tracks, or we should go down this way maybe?
Yeah, I would say let's get on the tracks when we can.
Yeah.
But it's better down here because there's not as many bridges if you go farther, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know that much about the West.
I don't really either. I just tried to plan out the map before I left, you know.
Good job. You're so fucking brilliant. I can't believe you pulled that off.
You know, I talked with Misty, and she's taking over a place called Emerald Ranch, and she's turning it into a place that civilians can go to be safe and not have people, you know, hurt them. And when I got there, we talked about you, and she's calling it the Bird's Nest, and she's even making a drink that's just for you, and it's called the Songbird, and I told her to put lavender in it.
Oh my god. Damn, I'm never even gonna get to drink it. That sounds really nice.
We can probably try and figure one out together.
Yeah, we can make our own. It'll be fine.
Yeah, we've got all the time.
We're gonna have all the time in the world when we live on the beach.
Plus, you know that song that you taught me? I played that in front of other people.
Oh. How did it go?
Pretty good, I think.
I bet you did amazing.
They seem to like it.
God, I'm gonna miss everybody.
Yeah. I know you love them.
But this is better, you know? Because those people were always gonna be after me, and now at least my friends can, you know, not be weighed down by me.
And I made sure to tell Brooks that Missy and Felix know nothing, so they're not gonna get in trouble for any of it.
Okay, good. Yeah, I hope Felix gets to start the family we wanted. That was my last wish for him, you know. And I hope that Misty gets to live in peace. And I hope that Danny finds happiness. And someone to love again.
Me too. I hope Winchester ends up calling himself Winnie someday, and I hope that he finds somebody and then they both go shooting guns together.
Maybe Winchester needs to be looking for love with like an outlaw. You know what I mean? Maybe he's been looking in all the wrong places. You know, I once knew a girl, her name was Peaches, and she said that the crossing was purgatory. She had this theory. The crossing was purgatory. That everybody here was in between one life and another.
I guess that's true in a way. We're going out of this place now and going on to a new and better one.
Yeah, that's the truth.
I left a poem at molestation for Brooks.
Did you?
Yeah. I just tore it out of my poetry book, but I just wrote, I didn't put my name on it because that's too risky. But I did write, from one little sister to a big sister. Thank you, Maya, at the end. Because, to be honest, she reminds me of you in a way. Because, she had a little sister that she wasn't able to save. and she got shot. And there were bad people after them, so I think that's why she ended up being the perfect person to help us.
That was really lucky, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was.
Yeah, I guess I finally had some luck out here for once.
Yeah,
I'm sorry that I dragged us into all this.
I'd go through hell and back just to make sure that you're alright. So I know you'd do it for me.
When I thought everybody was dead, you know, like our family, when I thought you were gone, I mean, all I wanted to do was just have that again, you know, make another one, actually be successful, make something out of myself, be able to, you know, keep people I love safe and have the power, I guess, to do that, right? People want power for a lot of different reasons, money, or just fame, ego, whatever it is, but god damn, I just wanted a family.
Well, you can do that now. And I also got an idea of something we could do out there in
Something
California.
that doesn't involve anything nefarious, please. Let's just run a bar, let's just run a music parlor. And
Well, that's what I'm thinking. What if we save up some money, and what if we bought an art gallery that doubles as a bar? And you sing and you play music, and I'll make the art pictures.
I love that. It's a plan.
Alright.
Right on the beach.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put my horse somewhere over here so that it's not seen.
Hey, while we're over here,
You wanna go to the train tracks over here, or where?
hang on, come here. You are the best sister I could ever ask for. You're fucking brilliant.
Can I do anything for you, Dahlia?
Love you, Eddie.
I love you too.
Alright. Let's go in the station before anybody sees us. First tickets to California.
Yeah. I got the money for the tickets, so don't worry.
One last thing. You couldn't get me, motherfuckers! Good luck!
You ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
You're free now.
We are
We
free
both
now.
are. Mhm.
Haha. I couldn't let her go out like that. Come on. Come on. All right, now I can say hi to everybody. How is everyone? Y'all don't understand. That was like the most intricate, like stressful plan I have ever made in RP. So, alright, finally got that happy ending Robbie wanted for her. I'm never getting rid of my tinfoil hat. Okay, hey everybody, so I debated you guys so hard. It was necessary. Okay, so where do I even begin? Where do I even begin? Oh my god. It was Dahlia's body. Dahlia was in a coma. She literally just woke up. And Addie put the body in a closed casket, made sure that no one touched the casket, and Dahlia was literally inside of it. Floral, thank you so much. You did amazing. You did amazing. Now, you guys, what's crazy about this is this whole plan hinged on no one checking the body. Because if anyone checked the body, the whole plan would have been fucked. So Brooks knew, and Adelaide knew, and that's it. And you can't... If anybody would have checked the pulse or opened the casket, the whole plan would have been fucked. And everybody would know that she's alive. Yeah. That's why I was so nervous. That's why I was so nervous, because like, because obviously like when I tell you I had to go through so much to make this happen, like me and Floral were like figuring out what we needed to do to like make it happen. I was like talking to staff, making sure that I wasn't breaking any rules, because she was comatose inside and Addie packed the box of blankets to keep it warm for her. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah, so also, hi everybody, Snowy, Yellow, Extra Olivia, Coots, Floral, Salsa, great. I never know how to say your name, but Rob, right? You play Rob, right? Did I surprise you guys? If only I knew it was happening. I totally had no idea. Coots knew. I even kept it from people out of character. I kept it from everybody except for Felix and Misty, because they helped with the funeral. I know, real. Oh my god, dude, I was messaging you last night and I was like, oh my god, I want to tell her, I want to tell her, I want to tell her. But I couldn't. I had to keep it from literally everybody until now. I was about to message you, Rue, actually. Like, I was... I know. Oh my god. It was so hard. Oh my god. Me and Rue were just reminiscing about Dahlia and Danny last night. I just came back to watching RP and wow, starting off with a banger. Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you guys, it was like... I was so nervous the entire time. Ain't no way she did. I will forever ship Dahlia and Danny, won't we all? What if they stayed to see the casket get buried? Adelaide made sure they didn't. So like... So when are you gonna pay me back all the tears I shed yesterday? Glad I caught this. I got a dip, but I hope you have a great stream. Thank you, Coots. Yeah, so Addie told people that she wanted everyone to leave and that she was gonna be the last person to be with the coffin. And the thing is, like, everybody believes her because it's Addie. She's like literally the most innocent child. Yeah, literally. Yeah. They never filled in the... Yeah, they never filled in the hole. Oh my god, dude, the past. Oh, Blythe was like, all right, and now we'll start filling in the grave. And Addie was like, not yet. Addie was like, we're doing it later, don't worry. I'd like to be alone with my sister. And then she fucking waits until everybody's gone, transports Dahlia's body back to Strawberry out of the coffin. I hope he's suing Floral for emotional damages. Addie got locals to fill in the hole. Yeah. So the hole got filled in, the grave is there, and the casket is there. But people really have no reason. Like, law knows, so they're not going to be investigating. And she's not coming back, right? So, like, if people really want to be that obsessive about it, like, but she's not coming back, you guys. DC famous for taking hands from corpses. I know. Floral is an emotional terrorist. I'm telling you, between Floral, me, and Coots, you had, like, the trio of emotional terrorism right here. What the fuck is she getting buried on a shallow, snowy cliff? Well, that was her favorite place, so she was supposed to be buried there. Cesare doesn't believe he will forever be haunted by that decision. Good. He deserves it. He deserves to be haunted by that decision.
Cowboy, knocking on doors, selling snake oil.
I just realized that I never...
I didn't even have to hide it in the fine print. All of this was tatted on my forehead.
I need to restart this timer. The shallow cliff helped Addie get her out later. Yeah, exactly. Dahlia forever on his mind. Dude, I could not believe him, actually. I could not believe him. So here's another thing, you guys. What's funny that kind of worked out in everyone's favor is that if Brooks knows, what is Brooks going to do with DC? We don't know. We have no idea. Dahlia been around for a long time. Amazing story. She left. Thank you, Angel. I appreciate that. So, something that I wasn't planning on that actually worked out really well in our favor was I originally wasn't going to have Dahlia's comatose body there. I wasn't going to have her in the coffin. But I changed my mind out of character because I knew that people wanted to say last words to Dahlia. So I was like, okay, well, Dahlia's gotta be there so that people can say their piece to her, but how are we gonna make sure that no one knows she's alive? And it actually was more convincing because there was a body, there was her body in the coffin, you know? Thought I was gonna get a bad ending, but got the good ending instead. Brooks watched Kennedy work so hard on getting DC for Olivia's murder. Maybe this time she can finally pin something on them. There's a reason Danny didn't ask too many questions, didn't check to make sure she was dead, and didn't stay to see her buried. Guys, I miss Dahlia. I miss Dahlia. So sad. Saddest love story ever. Alright, where's this? Okay. But yeah, y'all. Alright, let me set up this. Alright, the timer has started. We are doing a subathon. Stop talking about Danny and Dahlia, it'll make me cry. Literally same. Literally same. I know, Stasis. Dahlia, when did this happen? Well, it didn't. That's the sad part, Salsa. They were in love. They were in love. But they could never be together. You guys are ruining me. The tragedy of the gays not winning in this case. I know, literally. I was banking on Dahlia's note going to Danny. Dude, that was like, I needed that. That's like the one thing I was like, Dahlia will not die without telling Danny she loves her. Literally when Danny first became friends with Dahlia, asked her out 3 hours too late. Yeah, you guys might not know that story. We'll talk about that in a second. Looking like a traffic sign with those headphones. Would you ever bring Dahlia back knowing that you have the chance to? There's like... Love, no thank you. I will take emotional pain. Yeah. There's like a 1% chance that I would bring Dahlia back temporarily in a extremely long time. But no, I don't have any plans to bring Dahlia back and continue her story or anything like that. Not in WildRP. That's another reason I didn't kill her. Danny was the Romeo and Juliet, yeah. Literally have a telegram screenshotted in my phone. I know. Danny was the Romeo and Juliet, yeah. Yeah, when Dahlia was saying that she fell in love and it was Romeo and Juliet, yeah, she was talking about Danny. Maybe they'll be reunited one day in California. Dahlia's showing up to one of the brothers' funeral. Oh shit! Don't give me ideas, dude. Holy shit! Don't give me ideas. No, I'm still playing Wild. Never say never. This was a good end, but who knows what'll happen down the line. It's crossover season, huh? You want to shoot out at the funeral? Could you imagine? Oh my god, could you imagine Dahlia smacking her hand on the casket? You thought, motherfucker! Knocking on Cesari's coffin in 2 years. And then she proposes to Danny. No, I'm still playing Wild, so what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be playing Evelyn, who, here, let me show you guys my characters. Actually, I'll show you. We can talk about it a little more in depth. If Dahlia comes back, she's proposing to Danny. Like, that's it. That's the end. No, Danny, no. Danny, no. Stay alive so Dahlia can come back one day and propose. So, I'll show you the new girls. Right, but also Felix. Like, we also have to talk about Felix. So, Elle, funny you should say that. One of our goals for the subathon today actually is making a law character. Not entirely sure if it'll be No Pixel or the ladies. Not entirely sure if it'll be No Pixel or Wild, but it might be both. I've had a law character planned for a while. Her name is Jenny Flores. Officer Jenny, get it? Like Pokemon? But she would be different from any character I've ever played in my life. She's supposed to be this, like... She's supposed to be just, like, Deputy Malia Delone. She's supposed to be this, like, super sweet, kind of, like, I don't want to say uwu girl, but she's very, like, kind and helpful and, like, optimistic and, like, adorable. You know what I mean? I've never played a character like that, so it'll be funny. Sorry, I know I just lagged. She's not, like, necessarily an uwu girl, but she's very, like, hi, I'm Jenny, you know? Nice to meet you. Self-insert? Wait, what did I say? That I can't wait to get my soul crushed by the harsh realities of life sort of character? Kind of, yeah. A little bit, yeah. Best beginning to a subathon ever. I told you guys it was a big surprise. Told you guys you were gonna love it. I couldn't say anything. I couldn't say anything to anybody. I've been dying for the past, like, 5 days planning this shit and, like, making it happen. Oh, Jenny being an Uwu girl. Moffat, thank you for the follow. I need to hop on and get shit done. Love you all lots. Hope you enjoyed the feels. Love you, Rue. We'll miss Danny forever. Well, we'll see Danny again, but we'll miss Dahlia and Danny forever. So in a little bit, we'll get to the Q&A. We're kind of already starting the Q&A right now, to be fair. But, okay, so let me show you guys my girls. Obviously, we have Claudia Aldasouza. I actually am gonna, oh, I'm sorry, it's blacked out. It's still blacked out, let me fix that. So obviously we do have Dominic's mom still. So I have actually been wanting to bring in Claudia again after, like, obviously the stuff with Dahlia was going on, so I wasn't gonna, like, bring in Claudia, but Dominic's mom is still around. Where's my boy? He hasn't been home in months. Did he find a nice girl and run away without telling me? Avenge our boy. Oh yeah, Mr. K, yeah. You will have fun arresting Danny from now on. I even stopped believing my own conspiracy theories for a bit. Okay, so obviously Dahlia, rest in peace. Oh my god, I wish that I would have... Shit. I wish that I would have had her look different so that when people see her in the lineup, it, you know, it's like a cute little memory. But this is the new character, Chelsea Monroe. I almost said Malone, oh my god. So Chelsea Monroe I created because you guys loved Chelsea the Disguise so much, and you were like, you should make her a real character, you should make her a real character. So it's not exactly the same as Chelsea that I was using as a disguise. Yeah, so she is kind of like a playful sociopathic outlaw. Like, think like Rebecca from Cyberpunk. Think like, I don't know, just like, you know those characters that are like super sweet but they're also unhinged and will kill you? That's the kind of character that she is. And so I'm really looking forward to that. It'll be a lot more comedy and a lot more action on Chelsea, like robbing people, robbing banks, like more crime, really outlaw shit, but a lot more comedy is what I'm trying to go for with Chelsea. I'm gonna make her unhinged, man. She's gonna be pretty unhinged. Yeah. But I think she looks good. I think that I enjoyed making this character model, and I think she's gonna do good. I think she's gonna be really fun. Yeah, literally gamer. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Elle, yeah. She fits the description? Yeah, I think so too. Like, she looks like she's like a farm girl from Texas. The craziest part about Chelsea is that all of my characters have these, like, long, tragic backstories and, like, you know, all this shit that goes into their character. She grew up in a perfectly normal family on a farm in Texas. She's just kind of insane. Literally, she just like, yeah, exactly. So I think that that's what I was going for. So I'm glad that you guys think that she looks the part. Obviously, you all know Evelyn, or you should know Evelyn by now. I've been playing her for actually a long time. So I started Evelyn maybe like 5 months ago. I was a Fantoni when I made Evelyn. So the reason I was actually thinking her personality would fit really well with Peppo. Yeah. And I love RPing with Peppo. I never got to RP with him after like the whole Dahlia thing happened, but I used to love RPing with Peppo on Dahlia. So yeah, I could definitely see a personality like Chelsea's fitting in with Peppo. Evelyn, who was supposed to be my Western character and has been in talks with Everett and CD, I made when I was a Fantoni, when Dahlia was a Fantoni. I know, right, Cassie? So I made Evelyn when Dahlia was a Fantoni because I just needed a break from Dahlia, you know? Like, Dahlia's stuff was so intense all the time, and I just wanted, like, I wanted somebody in a different part of the map and, like, different RP and different people and different places. So I made Evelyn, and her backstory is that she fucking hates the Mafia. So she was written to be the opposite of Dahlia in every way. Her personality, her past, her goals, everything is the opposite of Dahlia. And obviously I did that on purpose when we were more involved with the DiCenzos, right? So I don't know for sure. We're gonna see where the RP goes, but I think that Evelyn might fit in really well in Saint Denis in a long time. In like a long time. Like a month maybe. So we're gonna be RPing. We're gonna be RPing out a lot of stuff, but I'm not gonna be back in Saint Denis, I would say about a month RPing, just because, you know, the crossover. I need everybody to forget about Dahlia before I bring Evelyn into the city, like, for sure. She looks like she should be in a mafia. Yeah, so she's Italian, so I don't want to give away all of her backstory, but I will tell you guys, it's full of, like, I would say more twists and turns than Dahlia's was. Like, Dahlia's backstory was pretty straightforward. It was like, oh yeah, like, you know, my dad had a mafia, but he wouldn't let me in it, so I tried everything I could to get in it, and all he made me was an assassin, and then everybody died, and I escaped, and now I'm here, and I want to be in a mafia. Still. Evelyn is like, you know, it's very, Dahlia's story was very linear, and it all, like, made sense in a linear way. Evelyn's story has, like, all kinds of, I guess plot twists would be the best way to put it. Salvatore makes me think of Salvatore Ganacci, and it makes me smile. What is Salvatore Ganacci, actually? I don't know what that is. But yeah, Evelyn is, so if you've never watched an Evelyn stream, Evelyn talks like this. I've modeled her voice to be after early Hollywood movie stars, so she speaks very proper because she used to be an actress. And she's got this kind of like low, like sultry, because I wanted it to be different than Dahlia, right? He's an artist? Oh shit. But one thing that we do need to do though, you guys, I will be doing the Q&A. You guys have questions, or you have posted questions about Dahlia in a form that we had. We made a Google form where you guys could ask all kinds of questions. So we're gonna start the official Q&A. However, we do have a radio show in No Pixel tonight, so I need to get into No Pixel. I think that I've gamed the system a little bit, and I found out, maybe, I don't know if this is true, but if you are in the server before the storm hits, then you get in easier after the storm. I think. I'm not sure. I've been getting in immediately for like the past 4 days, so I'm just gonna sign in, we're gonna chill, and we're gonna do the Q&A. Does anybody have any questions immediately off the top of their head? I know that I wasn't able to look at chat during the scene because I wanted you guys to have immersion, but I can literally reveal any secret. Any question you have about Dahlia, I can tell you the answer truthfully. Not that I lied to you guys anyway, but I metaguard a lot. There was a lot of metaguarding with keeping Dahlia alive. There was so much metaguarding that we had to do. Like we specifically made sure that when she talked to Brooks, Brooks was not streaming. Does this confirm that Dahlia was actually a schemer all along? You know what's funny? Dahlia thought she was dead. Adelaide's the one that pulled it all off. Right? So it's kind of dope. The question, like, is Dahlia a schemer, is like, it's like, yes, but no. You know what I mean? It's like, it really depends. Like, I know that this is a question someone asked in the Q&A too, and I feel like it's the $1 million question about Dahlia is like, so Addie is the schemer. I feel like it's like the $1 million question that everybody's been asking is, it's like, was she lying? Was she scheming? What was she really trying to do? Ooh, Dahlia's the boogeyman. Who were Dahlia's 3 loves? Cesare, Danny, and Felix. Addie did such a good job, like truly amazing job. I guess I just couldn't accept Dahlia's death in meta chat. Yeah. But yeah, so, oh, let me change my, change this thing. So the answer of if Dahlia was a schemer or not is really complicated because her motivations actually were pure, I guess you could say, you could call it. Okay, all right, I've got to set all this up. Before I keep getting into this, I totally stole this from the DiCenzos, so enjoy. Up to at the left part of the screen, you will see goals for the subathon, and when you contribute something, so it can be bits, dono, or subs, or anything, it'll all go into a point system that we use, and you can vote for like things like this. And there's a lot of them. These are just the first 3 that we chose to have up. So when one goes down, another goal will go up. We'll probably put more goals up, actually. I think I want to put Chelsea on the initial goal board right now, but I don't know how to do it, so I have to wait for my mod. Yeah. Addie 5-headed. Like, obviously we made that plan together out of character, but like, yeah. And then where's the subathon timer? Okay, there we go. Okay, so, all right. How do I even start answering this question? The short answer is that no, she didn't lie to the DiCenzos, which is like, she executed it perfectly. It was truly flawless. Dahlia didn't lie to the DiCenzos in game, which is like the saddest part. I feel like God, I don't even know where to start. I feel like I've got to talk about this like so in depth. So this place is a mess right now. It looks like the apocalypse in here. Maintenance fees. Sorry guys, basically what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to go to Wu Chang and, oh, or I'll have a head pop. I might be having a head pop right now. Or not. Okay, that was weird. I'm sorry, guys. I promise that I can do multiple things at once. I'm not used to being awake this... Well, I'm not awake, but, like, I'm not used to streaming this early, so it's always kind of a funny thing. So, I don't know, where do you guys think that I should start? Like, if I'm talking about the, like, was Dahlia scheming thing. What is going on with my... My game is being... sketchy. Like, where should I start? When do you think Dahlia... When do they think Dahlia started scheming? Oh, that's a good idea. Is that how I do it? Just UIR? Nope. Apparently that did not help. Like, should we start at just, like, the events that led up to her death? Should we just start there? You missed the funeral? The VOD is up from last night. Bro, I can't move. Why?